Welcome to the Lantern Light AI Newscast number 49. Minds, Machines and Miles Beyond Earth. Made by Chris Morley. In Boston on Friday, May 22, 2026 at 2:52 a.m. UTC. A bold new theory puts consciousness at the very foundation of reality, before space and time even existed, and scientists have found a fuel-efficient shortcut to get us to the moon. On the AI front, Anthropic is pulling back the curtain on how its models actually think, while researchers at EPFL discovered that large language models reason internally in English no matter what language you use, and Quantum Source just raised $50 million to push photonic hardware forward. Meanwhile, Joby Aviation turned heads today with a live eVTOL demonstration right at a Manhattan heliport. Let's get into today's stories. A professor at Uppsala University in Sweden has proposed that consciousness is the most fundamental feature of reality, preceding even time, space, and matter. Maria Stroma, a materials science professor, published the theoretical model in the journal AIP Advances in late 2025. The idea inverts the conventional scientific assumption that physical processes give rise to awareness, arguing instead that mind comes first. Separately, a paper recently posted to the philosophy research platform Phil Papers attempts to connect consciousness to quantum entanglement in what the authors call a transdimensional framework. Both proposals reflect a growing willingness among researchers to treat consciousness as a serious scientific and philosophical question. Now, a notable headline from the research front. Scientists have uncovered a mathematical breakthrough that could give lunar missions a more fuel-efficient path to the moon. The new route works by leveraging gravitational forces to effectively create a shortcut through space, potentially reducing the fuel demands of future expeditions. Researchers say the approach identifies flight paths that take advantage of the natural pull of celestial bodies rather than relying solely on engine thrust. The discovery could have practical implications for space agencies and private operators planning crewed and uncrewed lunar missions in the years ahead, though specific timelines for its application have not yet been confirmed. Up next, a headline from across science and technology. Anthropic, the AI safety and research company, has published new findings on how its AI systems process and reason through problems, offering a rare look inside what researchers call model interpretability. The company, which describes its mission as building reliable and steerable AI, framed the work as a step toward understanding whether AI behavior matches intended goals. Meanwhile, Australia's government outlined plans for a new AI safety institute, though analysts noted the broader national AI safety strategy remains thin on detail. Taken together, the developments reflect growing pressure on both industry and governments to make AI decision-making more transparent and accountable. Coming up, the latest in LLM foundation model research. Researchers at EPFL have found that large language models primarily trained on English text appear to process information internally in English, even when prompted in another language. The finding raises questions about whether these models truly understand other languages or simply translate to English under the hood before generating a response. The research adds to a growing body of work examining how foundation models represent knowledge across languages. Scientists say the results could influence how future multilingual models are designed and trained. Now, a story from the world of quantum computing. Israeli startup Quantum Source secured $50 million in a Series A funding round to advance scalable photonic quantum computers. The company is working to make quantum hardware more practical and cost-effective by building systems based on photons rather than the superconducting qubits used by most major players. Current quantum hardware remains largely experimental, suited only to specialized tasks, but investment rounds like this signal growing confidence that commercial-grade machines are within reach. Separately, Canada's established strengths in quantum hardware research have drawn attention as nations compete for an early lead in a technology that experts say could eventually break modern encryption. Last up for today, Joby Aviation flew its electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft from Manhattan's downtown heliport in a demonstration of what the company envisions as the world's first heliport dedicated to electric aircraft, serving a city of 8.5 million people. The flight marked a notable step as eVTOL developers move from extended testing phases toward real-world urban operations. Separately, Eve Air Mobility flew its own eVTOL prototype before aviation authorities, while Canadian Advanced Air Mobility appointed Ranbir Singh to its national board. The advanced air mobility sector is drawing growing regulatory attention as multiple manufacturers push toward commercial deployment.
Today's program is brought to you by Lantern Light AI. Please note that Chris Morley is a seasoned software architect currently available for inquiries seeking help using AI to build, run and maintain modern web applications, cloud systems, databases, streaming data pipelines, search engines, interactive 3D graphics as well as other high-performance software services at scale. If the avatar or the newscast format interests you and you would like to see something like this customized for your business use case, please email Chris Morley at chris.morley@lanternlight.ai. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe and share with your friends. More science, tech and AI news coming soon. Thanks for watching.